Hey everybody, I just finished making this and I wanted to show you guys. I literally just finished because I have tons of stuff all over my desk. Sorry, I just blocked the light. This is, let's see, angle my camera is weird. Hold on guys, I'm gonna adjust this. There you go. Sorry about that. So what I made is another wall hanging. So as you can see, it does hang. And then this is movable. This is for a coworker. It's her birthday next week. She's born right before Valentine's Day, so I wanted to give it to her next Friday. And I know during the week I never have time, so that's why I had to do it this weekend. So what I did is I took some Tim Holtz cuts that I got sent from Jean over YPP is one of the swaps we did. So she did some, she was really sweet, and I sent her the chipboard and what she did, chipboard and grunge board, and she did all the cuts for me. So for the top part I did Tim's rusted grunge technique, because Thursday I had bought his new book. So I got it's not signed because I couldn't, I mean I could have bought it online and had him sign it, but I think, well, what I did was I went to Aaron's Brothers and they had a 50% off coupon, so I bought this using the 50% off coupon, so I got it half off. And then if I ever know Tim Holtz is in the area and teaching a class, I'll take his class and then I'll bring this with me and have him sign it. So, but I did buy his Compendium of Curiosities book. So I used, for the top, I used the rusted hinge technique. And then because I did have a brown background, I added some silver dauber paint to make it pop out a little. And then for the brads, I used some ginger Adirondack alcohol ink. And then for this, I don't know why my camera's not focusing, but for this part I painted it with silver paint dauber. I let that dry, and then I took my sanding grip, which I have right here, Tim Holtz, of course. It was funny because when I was reading the book, to get off subject here, but talking about the book, I was reading the book, and you know, at the very beginning he gives you like a list of tools or supplies, and I literally was like, have that, 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 I have that, I have that. So I mean, I'm a big Tim fan, so I do have lots. So I use a sanding grip. Back to telling you how I do this. I use a sanding grip on the background so that lifted up the some of the paint, and then it took away some of the shine, and then I went over it with vintage photo, and then again with black soot, so that's why it looks all worn, and I love like that grunginess of it that it came out. So and then I wanted to make these brads a little darker, so I was doing the alcohol ink on them, but I had already attached them to here. So what happened, as you can see, it got on to the piece of chipboard, but it looks like the rust is going on to this piece of chipboard. So like if this was a real sign and it was rusting on the wood, then it's like, oh, look at the rust of this nail, what is getting on the wood. So I kind of like how that came out too. I mean, it was totally like a goof, but that's what happens. And then these letters right here, this is Heidi Swap stickers that they weren't even this color. What I did was I took some StazOn in Timber Brown and I changed the color of the letters, and then I took some embossing ink and I took vintage photo distress powder and I embossed it, and then when you scratch it off it gave it that really nice grungy texture. So I was totally going all grunge and vintage with this. So I really love the way that came out, and then it dangles. So love that. And then these are I Am Roses flowers. And I'm really sorry my camera is not focusing. I don't have a video camera. Let's see if that'll help it. Yeah, a little bit. I don't have a video camera. This is my camera. So these are some I Am Roses flowers. And what I did was I took Coffee Shop Tattered Angels, and I shook up the bottle. You're not supposed to shake it like this. They say to tap it because then you get bubbles, but I don't care. I do it anyway. And then I took a paintbrush. So what I did was I shook up the bottle, I unscrewed this cap, I dipped my paintbrush, and then I highlighted the edges of the rose. So I painted all of that. And I really love the way it came out, because since I'm going for the browns, because this is something she could hang on her house, and she said like she has a lot of browns because she does a coffee theme. So the larger roses this is from IamRoses.com. I did the edges, and then I left the smaller roses just white, just to leave them. And then I added some bling, and this was actually clear bling. And what I did, I put them on clear to the paper, and I didn't even think about it, but I could have alcohol inked it, but what I did was, hold on, let me grab it. What I did, instead of alcohol inking the rhinestones that I put on, I use Bic Market. And I've seen Marion Smith use these. She used these on transparencies, so I figured they would be good for, you know, for me to use them as well. So then, because she used it on transparency and it didn't smear, I figured it would be good for the rhinestones. And I used the Woodsy Brown right there to color those, to make them a little darker to match. So I have a set of that. I love my little scrap area. Everything's like literally within arm reach, or I just have to like stand up and step by step. So everything's like near me. So that's what I did for the rhinestones. And then for the background, I just added some paper and I glimmer misted it with old lace right here, old lace. I glimmer misted the background, and then I edged the edges with Cappuccino paint dauber, and then I just added this like bronze eyelet and then some jute twine so it can hang. So that's my birthday present to her. I really hope she likes it. She's a fellow scrapworker, but she has 2 kids and she really doesn't get a chance. And yeah, it's just something nice you can have in your house. So yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Bye.